Hello, my name is Ray, and today we're going through 3 different pedals that all take their DNA from the Nobels ODR-1. The Nobels ODR-1 was one of those overdrives that quietly shaped modern guitar tone. Think of Nashville players and studio legends whom I had never heard about, but who used these pedals. It just kind of grew slowly throughout the 90s and 2000s, and now is a very recognized and used pedal. Hey there, my name is Ray Gehring. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. Let's get at it. First one I have here is the Nobels ODR1 in limited green sparkle. The next I have is the Wampler Belle. And the last one is the VM Shanks ODS1. Each one takes the same core idea, that full harmonically rich mid-range and low-end bloom without having too much compression and without having too much annoying mid-range. Okay, let's talk through this signal chain quickly here. First, it's going into the Wampler Belle, followed by the VM Shanks, then into the Nobels ODR1, and then into a Strymon Iridium, which is an amp and cab sim. And I have it on the round setting, which is the Fender Deluxe, so I can get more of a neutral tone. All of that is running into an Earthquaker Devices tone job, which is just simply acting as a boost, going into the Yamaha mixer, and then straight into my phone. And throughout this video, I'm going to be using my Telecaster. I think this is a 2016 Mexican. It's a Baja Tele. And most of the time, I'm going to be going with the bridge pickup, because I feel like that's where the spank of this circuit really lives. First one I have here is the Wampler Belle, is Brian Wampler's take on the ODR1. Brian revoiced the circuit for more clarity and range. The color knob here replaces the original fixed tone curve, the spectrum knob, giving you control over that bass to mid contour. And here there's also a bass knob for shaping the low end externally. No need to open the pedal. It runs on either 9 to 18 volts. If it runs on 18, it adds more headroom and snap. You won't get as much overdrive or saturation, but in that point, you're really going to be able to push another pedal very nicely. And as you can see here on the upper left, they've included a push switch, which controls the amount of compression and the clipping structure in the circuit and gives you some extra punch. That's where it sort of offers its unique take. It's so crystal clear. Now the VM Shanks ODS1 is the boutique high-end reinterpretation, the studio luxury version of the ODR idea. The Shanks blends that Nobels transparency with a smoother compression curve and a little mid-lift. It uses all brass housing, dual trimmers, premium Japanese components, which all affect the feel, not just the sound. The internal trimmers here let you fine-tune gain structure and bass response. It's the most refined of the 3, and it's also the most touch-sensitive. It can swing very nicely from a transparent sparkle to chewy mid-gain rock. Now I've turned the gain on the back potentiometer to 3/4 gain. So you can dial in as much gain as you want. Standard tone. Now we're getting into more distortion land. I grew up listening to punk rock, and this is a fantastic punk rock pedal. You recognize where that little piece came from, what punk rock band? That you'll win a pedal. I have plenty to give away, so if a few people get the right song, I've got about 4 pedals I can give away. Guess that song, win a pedal. Now let's go through the ODR1 Limited. It's just darker green. I like the sparkle and the fact that it has a bass cut on the inside. All right. Bass tone. Now let's put the gain. So let's put this in the middle and here. So let's see what we got here. This Nobels has a more pronounced distortion. So we'll go full blast on the gain here. But I can still play softly and get the clarity. It's great when I need a clear distortion. So this is something I rarely see people do. I went ahead and plugged in an 18-volt adapter here. And what I want to do is show you the difference here. What you're going to hear immediately is that you have a lot of headroom. It means you can turn it up quite a bit more. So let's put everything unity. I've switched over to the Marshall setting on the Strymon Iridium just so I can push it a little bit and let the pedal sort of hit the front end of the amp sim. This is where the magic happens. Just shave off a little more of it. Now, what it's going to do is push these. So. So that's what that can do. It can really push. If I bring this down a bit, crank this. I'm going to shave off some of that high end there. There's no fight between these pedals at lower settings when you stack them. So all three of these have such unique characteristics. They're all based around the same circuit, but they each have something to say for themselves, and I love what each of these can do. I will not say one is better than the other. To me, this feels the brightest, most crunchy of them all. To me, this feels the most responsive. I can just really control the dynamics with this a great deal. This feels like a tool. It's like something that could come in and support any one of these pedals. The Vemuram is unapologetically expensive, but it's showing up to the party wearing a tuxedo and arriving in a limousine. This will always be on my board, just is going to be there. I would say only purchase this if you really, really want to. I sold other pedals just so I could demo this. I'm still deciding whether I want to keep it. It's such a beautiful pedal, but it's expensive because of the components that you see there. If it were a Mercedes, it would be the same thing. You're paying for a lot of the accoutrements, but the vehicle is still there to get you from point A to point B. So who is this pedal for? This pedal is for guitarists who need clarity in a distortion or overdrive sound. Personally, the reason why I use these type of pedals, this type of circuit, is because I want clarity when I back off. So I control where I want the overdrive to come in just by the touch of my right hand. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Check out any of my other gear reviews. I only show pedals that I would use myself, and those I think would be useful for others. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe. You all know that. It is what's keeping this channel afloat. And you can join me on Patreon as well, or here on my YouTube channel. Okay, everybody, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.